Give me just 1 second here, which I'll be ready. Alright, good morning everybody. I am Super Doofus, or King Super Doofus. Make sure I get my stream going and make sure everything's working. Can join I Eat. No, I do not swear on my streams. Alright, so that is me, Prince Doofus, and we are here to do a JCCR Racing League race, which we need Thor to back out. Excuse me. Alright, so, real quick, what is going on over here? Let me tell him real quick. Do I not know how to spell? I don't know how to spell. Okay, the safety car today. Alright, so we just need to get Thor. I don't know who Seb Ketchro is. That might be one of our new drivers. We're gonna watch out for him. Sir Badger. Okay. I cannot type and talk at the same time, unfortunately. My brain does not work that way. Let's solve this little issue right here, and then we will get things going. Okay. I just need Thor to back out, and then we can start. I'm going to take a screenshot of this, that way I don't forget to when it tells me. Okay. Boom. Yeah. Thor, what are you doing, Thor? Killing me. Is he out on the track? Is he... He's in the pits. He's probably AFK, so we're gonna go ahead and do it. Oh, there he is. Okay. So, Dark J is a pro. I don't even know who's on which league. I need to have this open. No, Laser is definitely in the amateur. Oop, not Remy. Eh. Just need to confirm Dark J is definitely somewhere. Yes, he is in the pros. So Dark J has to back up. Return, please. Alright, as soon as he is out, then we are good. We can start this up. And here we go. Get myself ready, because I'm actually driving in the league now, which I enjoy. Yeah, lots of fun. Hey, Geothermal, Rob is in. Of course, my Karen bot isn't working again, so it's going to be hard to keep up the chat. I'll have to take a peek when I make a pit stop. I'm going to let everybody go first. That up to 1. That's at 5. We're good to go. Gotta turn my headset down. It's a bit loud in my ears. Oh, that's much better. Not to push it too hard on the outlap. Just kind of study the line a little bit. Looks like we got 8 drivers in the race today. After this race is over, we will be going straight to the Pro League race. Gotta pay a little more attention as we're getting ready to do our first qualifying lap. did manage a 1:48.7 earlier when I was doing practice on medium tires. It's not a great entrance into turn 1. I don't have to shift up into 6th here. The Ferrari can really stretch out the gear. Every time I try to stay in 4th gear on these sets of turns, I always end up too fast. So I do like to shift down into 3rd. Better to not wreck than try to go for that fast lap every time. Clear track behind me, so I can use the whole track as much as I want, which I'm going to need because I'm terrible. First of the drivers are coming to the line. Missed a shift. Not great. Let's see if I can improve that on the next lap. No, 48.7. Wasn't terrible. Yeah, Laser is getting some pretty good times for the amateur league. Awkward way to take that turn. We're going to be keeping an eye on Laserdim's times. He might be good enough to be in the Pro League, but since there are only a few races left in Season 1, he might not have enough time to make it to the top. Johnny himself is actually running in 2nd place in the championship points. 59 behind 1st, I believe is Dragota. I don't know why I downshifted twice. Probably not going to be any better. Nope. But Dragota is unable to make the rest of the races because he has to work. So that is going to give Johnny a good shot at taking 1st place in the championship points. Check up on the chat here. Hey, Crispy. Dano is in. Morning. Yeah, thanks everybody for smashing the like button. These like buttons really help. And we have Laser at the front. Millie is pretty close behind him. We have a new driver, Cachero. I have to ask how to pronounce that one. Neighbor in 4th. Oh, look at me all the way at the back. I am slow. I knew it. Still gonna be a lot of fun. Alright, so get in that last sip of coffee. Oh, stretch it out. And we're going racing. this race has been designed all around strategy, so it's possible to finish this one in one pit stop, but more than likely everybody's gonna need two. I'm definitely planning on taking two. Gonna be starting on my soft tires because I want to run them out and go for consistency towards the end of the race. Ooh, brake pedal. Almost messed that one up. Got a couple of guys moving. Love that Ferrari speed. Very nice first turn. Thought I was going to mess that one up. Leaving space on the left. Too much space. I'm gonna let him go by me. Try and get back in line. I think that was Sir Badger got me in the rear. He came up real fast going into that. Hopefully, it looks like we got some headlights back there. They're not too far back. Oh, that was a bit of an unfortunate incident, but it is a long race. They should be able to catch back up. I saw him come flying up on my radar, so I tried to let him take the bus stop, but he couldn't get around me. Followed those guys too wide. Need to race my line, not theirs. Yep. There's my first penalty of the day. Gonna see a few of those. Laser fell out. Looks like neighbor got a bit of a hit on the new guy. Like somebody is upset. Gotta let them pass here. Whoa. Already getting a little loose on them soft tires. Bit of a traffic jam ahead of us. Since I'm going to be slowing down, take it off to the side. Try and stay out of everybody's way. Looks like Forza got into. Didn't see it. I have such a terrible time trying to remember who's who on track. Got through there nice and clean. Looks like they want to go 3 wide. Somebody backed out. Okay, good guys. Wasn't going to make that turn like that. Who we got back there? We got Johnny right behind us. I'm missing the shifts because I'm not paying attention. Got the sun coming up. Need to decide if Johnny's going faster than me, if I should just let him go around. Got Remy and Johnny battling. feel like everybody's faster than me on this track. Johnny is definitely trying to not get into me. If he gets close enough. Oop. She might now. Try and go wide through this next corner. Maybe let him get past. Although that was fastest through there. Ooh, I got a little too wide coming out of that corner. Remy is definitely going to get past me here. So I'm going to have to watch out for him on my right side. We almost made it. There you go. That one would definitely says no harm, no foul on that. We both let off. And both survived. We got Laser making a comeback. Got Forza making a comeback. Oh, I'm trying to play this for the long haul. I don't want to be battling with the other drivers. The main strategy was to just get behind somebody. Work off their draft the entire time. Forza a little bit of a boost there. Again, downshifting twice for some reason. Lose myself speed. I am still ahead of Sir Badger. Quite a bit ahead of him. Now everybody's just driving away from me because I had to downshift twice for some reason. Too wide coming out. That was scary. Made up a little bit of time on these guys. He's got a penalty, so that's going to help me. Talking and not shifting won't help. When I like racing against Remy. And Remy about equally matched. Can I make it one more lap? I definitely want to try. Remy is going into the pits, so I stayed outside that yellow line to give him the room he needed. What do we get there? A 50.8, almost a 50.9. This lap won't be the last, won't be the fastest with these tires. See him trying to distract me as I'm going into the bus stop. Yep, softs are definitely starting to say no. I've got to remember that this track has a very tough pit entrance, so I need to make sure to go slow and stay to the far right. There's nobody near me, so don't have to worry about getting hit going into the pits. Alright, so we're going to slap on some medium tires, full tank of gas. Hey, Steven Stills. How's it going? Remy is in. Sir Badger is in here. How's it going, guys? Jay? Well, so far, you know, I've had one penalty. Been doing pretty good at trying to stay on the track, but that is definitely making me slower. So I am definitely coming out the tail end here. I'm going to have to really focus on clean lines, figuring out why I'm so far behind. Really pushing these tires while they're cold. Oh. Stay straight. I lived. That's not going to help my chances. Alright, so 12 seconds behind Johnny. Sure what that was. Just ignore that a little bit. Don't need to watch the track while driving. It's not important. Nope, too wide. That's a penalty. Gotta remember that these medium tires really can't do the same as the softs. Nobody behind me, no reason to move over. Now I'm just getting too distracted. I keep looking off screen. Need to focus on my car and my driver line. No, I think I saved it. No, I did not save it. Alright, Laser's in the pit. It's coming out. He's at the back of the pack. I wonder if something else happened. Seems like we might be getting some penalties out this week. That's too low. Nope. Wall. Oh, and there it goes. Well, looks like I did not survive. At this point, the only way I'm going to catch up is if other people wreck too, which we don't want. Yeah, we won't have enough to stretch the fuel out. So we definitely need a second pit stop. At that point, I might just go ahead and throw on the extra tires. Every time I go through there in fourth, it never really works out for me. Oh, no, don't do it again. Did it again. Damaged both my front tires. Thankfully, the nanobots will fix me. Even if Karen doesn't work, the nanobots do. Be a little careful. Damage is fixed. We got Remy in the pit. Was racing alongside Remy before I messed up. So let's see how close I can get. Got a half tank of gas. Tires are looking fine. And I am ahead of Remy. Hey, I'm not last. Watch him be on his second pit stop already. Way too wide on that one. I honestly thought I stood a better chance at this track, but everybody is a lot faster than me. Ooh, that's a penalty. Way too low on that one. I was distracted by looking at the radar because Remy is definitely catching up to me. Got Sir Badger in the pit. Looks like we're gonna get past him. Might not be completely out of this race. Might be able to get a position or two. I'm up on the ever fun bus stop. Gotta drop off the kids. Slow down a little bit. Give them room to jump out as we're flying through there. Poor kids. Although showing up to school in a Ferrari wouldn't be bad. Hopefully your parents will be nice enough to stop the car before you get out. Whoa, took that all wrong. And Remy is still back there. That penalty is definitely going to help him. Keep my eye on that mini-map, see when he starts closing in. And then switch back to radar. The way I'm driving, it's going to be real soon. Go. Tried to spin out there. Definitely glad I went with one on the traction control. Alright, so Remy is not catching up in a super big hurry. So my pace can't be all bad. I really need to focus. Thanks for everybody for coming in to watch me drive poorly around Watkins. Appreciate all the likes. Whoa. Yeah, just like that. That's how Led showed me, if I remember right. Slide all over the place at a bad angle. Oh, why can't I make that turn? Did it again. Had no problem making that turn in practice. More tire damage to my car. Just the one tire this time. tire has fixed so we can get back on the line. Uh-oh. That was not distracting at all. Seeing as how I'm going to get the penalty anyways, might as well pit. And it's not going to hurt me, so I'm just going to go ahead and get. Hey, Potato's in. How's it going? Looks like my luck is not working today. It was working in a daily race yesterday that I did good on. As I did make my way back into C class. Oh, I didn't need that much gas. Nah, whatever. Yeah, Sir Badger is well ahead of me. Looks like I'm about to get lapped soon. These drivers definitely need a second pit stop, I would believe. See if they go in now. Yep. So that's going to keep me ahead of them. So it looks like my strategy of wrecking my car several times in the same spot did not pay off. Might have to adjust that strategy for the next race. Alright, here we go again. See? It's not that hard. Looks like most everybody is getting their pit laps done. We are well in the bag. And of course, as soon as this race is over, we're going to have some better driving to feature as we go over to the Pro League race, which we will be doing in a spectate view, so you can actually watch some good racers going around the track. Despite the problems I've had here today, I still love this track. It is a lot of fun. Corner of Doom. Hey, see, we did it that time, and I remembered to shift. Oh, getting a little bit faster. I haven't got a lot of good racing in, but I have got quite a bit of good practice in today. Yeah. A little close to that wall. Hey, there we go. Best lap on the medium tires. That one felt real good flying through that one. Can I beat my best lap again? Like neighbor is taking his last pit stop, really running it down on fuel. Good through the first section, survived the bus stop. And back into the corner of doom. Got a little chirp out of my tires there. Still getting the blue times. Gonna get the 148. Excuse me. Hey, the 148, we got it. Just a couple of tenths of a second slower than my fastest lap of the day, which I think was a 0.7, maybe a 0.6. Sloppy going through there. Really found that downshifting there helps me get that turn in a lot better. Gonna get on it too hard there. Got better through that section, but it was not a good out on that turn. Definitely not gonna really hit better on this section. That was not a great lap. But we have 2 laps to go. 2 laps till the end of the pain. We're going wide. Yeah, that's a penalty. Doesn't matter now. Alright, time to serve the penalty. Fun. Whee! Felt my wheel get real loose on that one. Oh wow, we got 19 people watching. Thanks everybody. There's so many people to watch me drive terribly around this track. Save that one. Medium tires shouldn't be that gone. Alright, let's see if I can make the last lap a decent one. not too bad coming out of that corner, so we're off to a decent start. We got 3 seconds slow on that lap. A little slow through the turn 1. Trying to keep it smooth. Sorry about the noise in the background. That is my dog trying to run in her sleep. Not quite the way I wanted to go through the bus stop. Not the worst. One last time through the corner of doom. So I only wrecked there 3 times out of 19. Not too shabby. Oh, no penalty. Well, not a great last lap either. And there you have it. With a little penalty to finish it off. And Laser did quit. That's not good. So, not a great race on my end. Congratulations, everybody's faster than me. Hey. Oh, of course we will have to check the replay. And we need to go over here and make sure to save. Oops, don't need that, just need that. Go back over here, see what's been going on in the chat. Yeah, good racing everybody. I'm gonna get this one saved. I'm gonna take a probably 10-minute intermission. Stretch my legs a little bit. And then we are going to get to qualifying for the pro race. If this guy ever saves. Yeah, I knew something happened with Sir Badger right at the beginning. But it was behind me, and I was trying to keep my eyes on the road as much as I can. A lot of good that did me. Alright, so I'm going to put up a message on this guy for the racers. Yes, hi dog. I'm trying to do something. Excuse me. Alright. No. Alright, so I need to take myself a quick human pit stop, and I will be back for the Pro League race. I am back, everyone. Sorry about that. After a long sit in the chair, I always have to get up and stretch my old man legs, walk around a bit. It's highly recommended for everybody to do that, not just the old people. Let's see who we got on track. Oops. One minute. We're going to start qualifying. Looks like I definitely need to get caught up on the chat. I might have to watch that on a replay to see what everybody's been talking about. Get into my comfy chair. Stretch the legs out. Very nice. Yeah, Remy, I thought I was going to keep up with you. I ended up ruining my own race. Alright. I think we have waited long enough. Let's see who we got in. Alright, so we're going to tell the amateur. Alright, so we got, oh, Too Bad is back. Hey, Too Bad, how's it going? And Rocco, Nielsen, Dano and Dark J, Ronan, Crispy. These guys are all, I think it's just Sir Badger. He's in the amateur league, right? Just a minute. Takes me a minute. My phone isn't super fastest. Patch this up. Yes, he is in the amateur league. Jim is here. He needs to ready up. Neighbor is in the amateur league, and Nielsen is in the pro league. What is Sir Badger up to? Okay, he's sitting in the pit. Alright, well, we're just going to start it up. He can race if he wants to, I guess. I don't think he'll keep up. Oh, I'm still entered into it. What am I doing entered? Whoops. I'm not supposed to be here. So, we're just going to wait. Put this in the chat. It's so frustrating typing out on this thing. I need to get me a little keyboard for it. Now, okay, good. So let's get this up here as everybody's out on their out lap. Hey, Frank is in here. How's it going, Frank? Okay, yeah, so there he is. Sir Badger's saying that he'll just back out. As we watch everybody take their out lap, let's go to the front of the pack, see who's going to get done first. Jim is in. Oh, thank God, I wasn't even paying attention to make sure Jim entered. Got the Canadian Knight Rider Jim livery on. That looks great. Love that metallic paint. Oh, Crispy getting a little loose through there. Pushing it on the out lap. all drivers will generally get 2 laps to qualify, chance to improve their best time or just be happy with what they got. Jim looking good through the first section, followed up by Crispy. That was a very neat looking car by Thor there. Very cool color changes from front to back. I like that. So they get through the bus stop. We have Rocco coming through. Rocco is an excellent driver. We have to keep our eyes on him today. He's always got a chance to be in the top 3. Dano driving a BMW, is that? I believe. 1 second penalty on his lap. That's not going to be good. Yep, that looks like a BMW. Very good car on this track. Not Dano's normal Viper. The Dark J, the team's Batman, driving the Mercedes. Get back to the front up here as Jim is coming across the line. Crispy with a half-second penalty. It's not going to help his qualifying. Jim gets a 146. Just beats out Thor by 1/10 of a second. Rocco with the fastest lap so far. Dano with a 148. Jay with 147. Nielsen with a 147. Definitely seeing some times that kind of coincide with the amateur drivers. Crispy comes flying through these corners, really pushing it. Oh, we got Ronin off the track. Nielsen gets a 1 second penalty. Probably a big track cut. Too bad. Been out for a few races. Nice to have him back. Back up to the front of the pack, which is hard to follow along with sometimes. There it is. Jim completing his second lap, his final lap. And he is close, but not close enough to take pole position. Looks like we have Rocco up on the pole position so far. We got somebody spinning their way across the line. And Nielsen and me and Sir Badger are in the pits, which makes me think we're going to have to wait until the timer runs out. Not that one, this one. Oh, display all. Yeah, it still doesn't show me here. So we will have a couple minutes here to wait. Yeah, I believe all the other drivers. Or is it because we're running? Yeah, he's a bit fast. Yes, Sir Badger was in the amateur league. He said he is going to just back out when it starts. Which is something I need to do, because I should not be here. But I cannot leave the room the way he can. So I'm just going to have to get into it and then back out and then hopefully spectate. Alright, good luck to all the pro drivers. We got Rocco starting in first, Thor in P2, Jim has taken top 3. Ronan is in 4th, Crispy in 5th, Too Bad in 6th, and then Dano, Dark J, and Nielsen, and for some reason me, rounding out the top 10. So, let me do this and see what happens. Just ignore me, fellas, I'm not really here. Now we get into spectate real quick. There we go, just in time for the start of the race. Just switch the camera. Why? Well, it won't let me have the spectate view now. Probably because I quit the race. Let me back out and try this again. There we go. Race info. Okay, now it's working right. So, we have Jim getting through the bus stop first. It's a terrible camera angle. Looks like everybody's getting through there pretty clean. Try and hang out in the middle of the pack for right now. So far it looks like nobody's got any penalties. Oh, there's the one. And that is Thor. He's going to have to slow down. And Dano makes it around him, looks like when he unghosted. Thor is very fast though, he'll definitely be able to keep it up in the pack. Keep up with the pack. Oh no! Ronan has spun out coming out of the last hairpin right there. Across the line for the first lap, it is J. Risio, followed by Crispy, followed by Rocco in the top 3. And Rocco makes a very nice pass on Crispy there. Good job keeping it clean. He takes into P2. Let's go a little further back into the pack. Sure as Dano is right on the bumper of Thor. These 4 drivers are going to try and keep it clean through the bus stop. If you trust the guy next to you, the bus stop can be a great place to pass. Looks like Dano is making the move on the inside on Thor. Thor's going to have the inside on the next corner. Gives him a pretty good advantage. Looks like he's going to hold his position. So far, all these guys are racing very clean, looking good out there. Some of these camera angles are terrible, though. I really wish you could set that up somehow before these. It's like Rocco is catching up to Jim. The top 4 drivers are a little bit spread out. Got a lot of messages to catch up on here. We'll have to go back and check out what happened to Thor. He did drop back quite a bit. And there he is. He's right back into the middle of the pack. So Thor's doing okay. We got Too Bad catching up to Thor. Those two guys have had some amazing races together before. That penalty, he's going to drop a little bit back. Got a gap between 5th place and 4th place. Thor is looking to make a move through the bus stop. Not going to be able to find room going through there. Nielsen gets a bit wide. Is that going to be a penalty for him? Does not look like it. Thor's still looking for room. Dives to the inside. Can he push out of the corner faster? Oh, it gets a little loose. Too Bad has to slow down. Going back up to the front of the pack. Rocco is still chasing down Jim. Hey, we got over 20 people watching. That's incredible, guys. Really appreciate it. Whole bunch of likes on the like button. It's fantastic. Beginning lap 4. Jim still holding the lead. Rocco probably waiting patiently to make his move. More than likely, we're going to start seeing pit stops in the next lap or two. Team Batman has got himself a half-second penalty. He's got that Batman logo on the back window there. He's like the enforcer on a hockey team. Thor did get up into 5th as he has made it past. Running, dropping back to 6th after he got a little bit loose. Excuse me. This is where in the future I'd like to get 2 announcers going. That way 2 guys can feed off of each other instead of just me trying to talk about everything. Plus multiple viewpoints would be nice. I could be watching this pack while another announcer is watching the other pack. And find a way to splice those together and make one whole big video. Crispy is running pretty solid in 3rd. I haven't seen him use this livery yet. That's pretty cool looking. Gold Lexus. Looks like Thor is coming up on Dark J. He's really going to focus. I bet you Thor will catch up to him. Dark J's pretty good though. All these guys are pretty good. Too Bad and Nielsen battling. Both of them with a half-second penalty. Too Bad really wants to pass. Coming up on the bus stop, is he going to make a move? Looks like he's backing out a little bit for safety. It's always a good idea. Try and find him a better spot to pass. Hey, Johnny, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by. Forgot to take a screenshot of the final lap times. Oh, and Nielsen goes off track. That's going to definitely hurt him there. As Dano gets past, as Nielsen drops to the back. And Too Bad slowing down. Did Too Bad get into him? I believe Too Bad may have given him the spot back on that one. Dark J into the wall a little bit. Looks like he's going to give the spot to Ronan. It's a very cool silver and blue. The dog's over here farting up a storm. Jim still doing a great job holding the lead. Yeah, it was a great race today in the amateur league for, I'm sure, other drivers. I did not do well. Okay. I honestly thought I had this track kind of down, but right at the beginning, everybody just kind of had a better pace on me. I could tell it right off the bat. Rocco got himself a 1 second track penalty right on Jim's bumper, but he's now going to have to serve that penalty. It's not going to help his chances. Looks like he's trying to put some pressure on Jim, see if Jim will make a mistake. And Crispy also got himself a penalty. That's going to give Thor a chance to catch back up, which he has been moving up. And we have been missing out on his fantastic driving. Followed up by Ronan. Now just 1 second behind Crispy. Definitely closing the gap. Getting himself right up there. He might be catching the draft a little bit right now. Of course, Ronan is right back there too. Oh, Ronan has gone into the pits. So Ronan looks like he is the first to pit on the race. Hey, Uncle June, how's it going? You know, I gotta make a lot of you guys mods on here. I think it's Phil. Yeah, Phil and me seem to be the only mods on my channel. I should change that. Thor is really closing that gap now. Definitely catching the draft on him. As we come around the last section of the track, is either one of these guys going to pit, or will they both? I imagine most of these drivers started on the medium tires. Hey, SMF. Yes. Not only do we have a channel, but we also have our own racing league. Still trying to see if Thor can get around him. He's keeping up with him, but he lost a little bit of ground there. Just looking down at the chat, so I'm not sure if he got off the track a bit. Rocco is still chasing down Jim. He's closing the gap back up. Had himself a penalty and he fell back a little bit. Too Bad is in fifth. He has been making some moves. We got Dano closing in on DK Nielsen. And he's looking to make a move here. He's going to try it in the bus stop. He's got his four-ways on. Ronan had the early pit stop, so he has dropped back. At this point, I think Dirk J may have pitted too. See if any of the leaders will pit. At this point, my soft tires were completely gone. My medium tires were okay. If they started on the mediums, they'll be running out of gas soon, and Rocco gets loose coming through there. He did make the pass on Jim. And they are not going into the pit just yet. So they did start on the mediums. Thor did take Crispy for third. We got Too Bad coming up on Crispy. It looks like he may have been slowed down, possibly by penalties. This is going to give Too Bad a shot at taking the top 5. Too Bad is all over Crispy's bumper. The big spot where you can catch up, followed up by the bus stop, can be real tricky. Looks like, oh, he had a line. He ended up backing out of it. Thought he was going to be able to get past him there. Dark J is currently in the spot I was at in my race. Rocco holding the lead. Are they going to come in this time? If these guys are good enough, they may have been able to conserve enough fuel to do just one pit stop. Looks like Jim is going in, and Rocco is going in for the first pit stops. They might be able to stretch out the fuel to finish the race, but can they stretch out the soft tires? Looks like Dano did not pit. Everyone else did, so Dano gets to jump to the front for a little bit. He might be coming in on the next lap or two. Pretty much the whole field in the pit right now. And Rocco is coming out first. Looks like Thor is right behind him. We have, can't get to the right guy here. There he is, running on the outside as they're coming out of the pits. Looks like Jim got himself a 3-second penalty for crossing the pit line. That's definitely going to hurt his chances of getting the P1. It's been a really good race so far. These pro drivers are something else. They really do make us amateurs look a little shaky. Oh, when you've run out of coffee. So Jim about to serve his penalty. That's going to give Thor a chance to get back into fourth. He's definitely going to try and put the pressure on Ronan for third. And because Dano has not pitted yet, That means Thor is going to be actually battling Rocco for second, or Ronan for second, as Rocco is in the lead. There Dano goes. So now we're going to straighten the field back out. Rocco will come across the line at first. And we're going to see if Thor can battle his way past Ronan, as they are in second and third. Rocco might need to pit yet, so this could very well be the battle for the lead. I believe it is the battle for the lead. Hey, Wes is here. How's it going, Wes? Did you happen to bring a like button with you? We're run away from 20. That would be fantastic. Oh man, my dog is just farting up a storm. You guys are so lucky you can't smell what I'm smelling right now. Door gets into the grass a little bit. That's the corner of doom that constantly took me out. Hey, we got up to 20 likes. That's amazing. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate everybody coming by to the channel to watch the races. Some top-notch driving here from some very pro drivers. Thor goes for the inside, and he gets his nose out in front of him. He does take the lead. Is Rocco going into pits this time? Doesn't look like it. Nope, he is still out. Yeah. Well, we did make it to 20, so that is all good. Yeah, it seems like every time I look down to catch up on what's going on the chat, I miss what happens on the track. Because now Thor is in P2. Ronan is in P3 quite a ways back. Did he have a penalty? Of course, when I go to make the replays, I will get to watch all of this again. Thor definitely looking like he has a very good chance for the win. Jim is catching back up to Ronan. Just over a second, trying to close that gap. Crispy is back in fifth. I always like a top 5. But you got Too Bad chasing you down. Too Bad is a really good driver. Dark J has himself a decent position, but he's quite a ways behind. Not going to have too much chance at catching up. But Dano and Nielsen are not too far behind them. They might catch back up and have a bit of a race at the end. Dano's still got the 4-way flashers going. Nielsen using his Superman livery, the team not sponsored car, as he gets into the wall. That makes me a little nervous, and I'm not even driving. Rocco gets himself a half-second penalty. He's got a big lead. Still going to need to pit one more time. I think. Guess we'll see what Rocco does, but he is way out ahead. Looks like we have a pass. Jim is trying to get into P3, and he does make the pass. But he also gets a half-second penalty. Going to give Ronan a chance to get him right back. That silver and blue JCCR car. Looks fantastic. Jim coming up on the penalty line. Ronan's going to try and take advantage of that. He is going to make it back into third. And that also gives Crispy a little bit of a chance to catch up. English words, how do they work? Jim is definitely wanting that P3 back. Looks like we have no takers into the pit right now. There might be a late pit by some of these drivers if they need a splash of fuel. Now coming up into the bus stop again, Jim is all over Ronan's bumper. Gonna try and go slow in, fast out, see if he can get him on the next corner. A little too far back. Can go back here real quick and check up. Oh, Crispy is still keeping with them. We have Dano, still over a second from Too Bad, still trying to catch up there. Go back up to Jim. You can even go on board with Jim. This is how I normally drive. Let's see how Jim hits these lines. It's a lot less nerve-wracking when I'm not behind the wheel. And Ronan and Jim look to be going in the pits. Ronan got across that line. That's not good for him. Let's go back to this camera. Too Bad is coming around. Looks like everybody's making a final pit stop. Rocco is still with a big lead. Will anybody catch up to Rocco? Thor is not too far behind. Thor is doing really good on this track. He is making up a lot of time. I believe both of these drivers might still need to pit one more time, unless they were able to save fuel and tires enough to make it to the end. Yeah, these guys are really ridiculously fast. See, his fast lap is a 146. Rocco has a 145, almost a second ahead. Maybe Rocco is just dominating this race. We have Jay coming out of the pit on probably, or what should be his last pit stop. Thor 11 seconds behind Rocco. Dano up into third, 20 seconds behind. Does he still need to make one more pit stop? Rocco finally goes in. Thor goes in, so they're both on their last. We got Dano in third, Too Bad in fourth, as they come around the line. Either one of those drivers pits, so they're going to catch up to the front. Rocco and Thor coming out of the pit. We got Rocco into second, Dano into first. I'm pretty sure Dano needs a pit. Too bad picked him up another half-second penalty. Nielsen in fourth, Thor in fifth. Oh, Jay, did something happen to your controller? Is that why you're on the back? Oh, yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about that. My dog started barking at the wind, apparently. There's nobody here. No, you calm down. This particular dog is my wife's grandma's dog. She wasn't able to take care of her anymore, so we've adopted her. Alright, back to the race. Thor is in a great spot to try and get past Nielsen here. Come around to the start-finish line. Makes the pass as Nielsen is taking what looks like his final pit. It's going to put Jim up into fourth. Got a half-second penalty, but he's definitely going to try and close in on Thor. Too Bad is also into the pits for his second pit stop. Crispy's still maintaining fifth, and Ronan is in sixth, trying to catch back up. Nielsen out of the pit. And Dark J does make the pass on Too Bad as he's in the pit. Go back to the front of the pack. And Dano has fallen back. So Rocco coming around the final turn, 2 laps to go, followed up by Dano. Maybe Dano did have the pit strategy. Thor chasing him down. Dano was in the back of the pack most of the race, but now he's up in second. Is he able to hold on? Followed up by Jim in fourth. Crispy is in fifth. It's like Ronan is catching up to him. He might have a chance to make a pass here. He's got his turn signal on, saying he wants to go to the right. Oh. He's going to try and take him on the left. Looks like Crispy may have given him the spot. Crispy's not going to give up that easily, though. He wants that top 5 back. Ooh. Oh, hey, we got a message from Kim. He is one of our league race drivers that's been AWOL for a little while. like Ronan is starting to pull away from Crispy. Gonna hold on to the top 5 from the looks of it, as long as nothing goes wrong for him. Jim is in 4th. Dano has fallen back to 3rd. Looks like Thor might have a better set of tires. So they're 5 seconds behind Rocco. Looks like Rocco definitely dominated. Yeah, I think Crispy's tires are falling off, and I think Dano's tires are falling off. Thor's definitely aren't. He is really pushing it. Last lap, he's just too far behind. And honestly, I thought Rocco missed a pit lap somewhere, but he has been dominant in the front of this pack the whole time. Great job by Rocco. .5.5 second lead. You can take it easy on this. Looks like he is, as he's a second off his pace. And there's Thor, just barely in the background. Here and see if Jim can make the pass on Dano, which Dano runs wide, so he is definitely going to make that pass. Jim into the top 3. We got Rocco across the line in 1st. He is going to be followed by Thor in 2nd. Jim steals the last lap pass on Dano for 3rd. Dano falling back to 4th. Ronan is close behind, getting the top 5. He's going to do a little celebration spin. And there's Crispy coming around the corner in 6th. And as always, we're going to definitely have to check the replays, make sure that no shenanigans were happening. Definitely sounds like there was some in the amateur league. Rocco with a 145.4. That is a great lap. Nielsen finishes 7th. Looks like Dark J is going to come in 8th. And too bad, unfortunately, rounding out the top 9. Started with 9 drivers and we finished with 9 drivers. That's nice. Full red on tires from Dano. Yeah, that was a great job, Dano. Fantastic. Making the pit strategy work. And too bad across the line to finish it off. Really hope there was no shenanigans with too bad. So congratulations to Rocco. An amazing job in today's race. This is what I forgot to take a screenshot of in the amateur league. And oh, press the wrong button. There we go. Hey, look at me. I didn't finish. Yeah. Save those real quick. Save the replay real quick. Alright. Oh, hey, Mustang just came in. Hey, Mustang, how's it going? Just missed out. We just finished up the Pro League race. It was definitely a good time. We're going to have to start watching some replays and seeing what happened. Making some great videos for everybody. I appreciate everybody for stopping by. We got 22 likes today. That's fantastic. And if this ever finishes saving here. Yep, we are just coming to a close now. There we go. So, congratulations to everyone. Okay, too bad saying he wasn't prepared for it. Took a lot of practice. Well, thanks to everybody for coming out today. Appreciate it. We're going to look into the replays and hopefully by the end of the weekend have a final settings. I did update SLP before the race started, so you should be able to see the results from last week's race. And I will try to get this one's done earlier. Checking that network environment always takes forever. Alright, well, thanks to everybody for showing up. As always, race long and prosper. You guys are amazing. And we will see you next week at... I don't remember if it's Spa next week. I think it's Spa next week. Yes, next week we are going to Spa. That will be followed up by Nürburgring and Dragon Trail to end the season. So that's going to be a lot of fun. All right. Thanks everybody, and we will see you all later.